Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I know this is a little bit of a different start, but I just completed my third salary cap win, have gone 3-0 so far in salary cap, and I believe that this game will get me to 500 points in salary cap. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about the best salary cap lineup to build right now for this round, and also what you can get from salary cap, whether or not the mode is worth completing, all that type of stuff with the new season and with the reset of the rewards. The reason that 500 points specifically is important is because there is a shattered prize piece at 500 points and a shattered prize piece at 2,500 points that I want to know what they go towards, basically. So that's what we're here to find out here in this video. And before we hop into it and actually go back to the main menu, see what the shattered prize piece is going for. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, just finished a pretty close game, actually. The dude I was playing was making whites, but he wasn't terrible. And it was a close game. With that being said, we have now reached 500 points, and oh my goodness, it is a 92 plus hidden gem. That's what I was hoping it would be, a diamond hidden gem. Now the question is, where do you get the third shattered prize piece? That's my question. I'm not sure if this is available this round because I see this shattered prize piece right there for 500 points. And then you have a shattered prize points at 2,500 points. Where's the third prize piece? Is that something you have to wait for until next round of salary cap? Because I think that might be the case. This might be the case where you can get the next prize piece point, or a prize piece, just prize piece. I don't know why I said piece twice. In the next round of salary cap. With that being said, 2,500 points will get you 2 shattered prize pieces out of 3 for a diamond hidden gem, which is fire. Makes salary cap a lot more worth grinding because there are real rewards this season. Not to mention, you have some other decent rewards. A badge option pack for, I think it was like 100, 150 points. A diamond shoe variety option pack, I believe that was at 300. A shattered prize piece, obviously at 500. 750 points needed will give you a 80 plus premium player, nothing too crazy there. 5,000 MT at 1,000 points. An 84 plus hidden gem at 1,500 points, and then 10,000 MT at 2,000 points, and 2,500 points will give you that second shattered prize piece, and then 5,000 points gives you a Dukes of Dunk Deluxe 10-pack box as well, if you want to grind to 5,000 points in salary cap, which I personally won't be doing, but I am 3-0 in salary cap. As y'all can see already, some other people have been grinding a lot of salary cap, but 3-0 in salary cap right now puts me somewhere on the leaderboard, I think. Yeah, it hasn't updated the leaderboard, but I would be like 20. Oh, there you go, 28th in the world. It has updated. I lied. Look at me, 28th in the world in salary cap. I'm so good. Regardless, I do think salary cap is worth completing this season because it's not that hard to do. It's a mode where you don't need as many good cards to compete. You can build a really nice budget squad for salary cap, which is one of the things that I actually really like about salary cap. And you get some decent rewards in the meantime as well, which is something that I'm a fan of. We're going to take those Jordan 12s for sure because those are clean. And then I don't know what other shoe I want to take. I think I'll just take the Puma shoe just to make sure I have a Puma shoe in case I need one for a player at some point. And then you do get a badge option pack. Unfortunately, the badge option pack is literally only one badge. It's a little disappointing that you only get one badge, but I'm going to take gold immovable because I don't have that. And that's a good badge. There you go. Beautiful stuff. Now, the salary cap lineup that I am using right now is Baron Davis, Vince Carter, James Posey, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Ronnie Cycli, and then off the bench I got Emerald John Starks, who's a 6'5" point guard who can kind of do a little bit of everything. I mean, doesn't have great badges, but he's got bronze, on-ball menace, interceptor, glove, pick dodger, alpha pest challenger, silver shot and bailout, good release, 75 driving dunk. Not a bad point guard there. And then KCP, Marquise Daniels, Derek McKee, and Larry Nance off my bench as well. Gives me a nice little budget bench for some cards that can all shoot and all do some decent things. A little bit of defense as well. Every single player on this bench is at least semi-capable defensively, and then the starting lineup is just, we got a diamond in there, we got Sharif, James Posey, Vince, and Baron Davis. This is one of those things where I think you can build a pretty solid 10-man lineup, especially with using some of these Emerald and Sapphire budget cards off your bench, and then fill in your starting lineup with guys like, for example, Sharif at 1,200 is a little expensive, but not too bad. James Posey only 800, not too bad at all. Baron and Vince are both 1,200 salary right now, and then a guy like Ronnie Cycli's only 2,500 salary, and there are a bunch of diamonds like that are only at that 2,500 salary. So one thing that I would recommend if you are looking to build a salary cap lineup is if you have a spot here or there that you don't really know where to fill or who to fill it with, use this max salary filter in your collection. It'll give you good options. Like, for example, another guy, if you don't have Ronnie Cycli, a lot of people are going to have this Karl Anthony Towns from the Pro Pass. He's a great option for 2,500 salary, not MT. A guy like Gems of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge, 1,500 salary. I could throw him in there, and he'd be super solid. Same thing with Harrison Barnes. The 1,900's a little bit steep. Probably wouldn't do that. If you don't have Baron Davis at point guard, you can run guys like Jalen Brunson, who's 1,200, Derrick Rose, who's 1,200, even Ruby Austin Rivers is 1,200, Ruby Stephon Marbury's 800. There's a lot of different cards that you probably have in your collection, either for free or that you budget cards you may have bought that will fill out a lineup like this and give you really good cards. But guys who I think are great options right now are Vince, James Posey, Sharif. I mean, you may have gotten James Posey from your pre-order packs. You may have gotten Vince Carter from buying the Pro Pass in Season 1. A lot of people have Sharif because he's an elite budget card. Ronnie Cycli was available for a free 12-game or 5-game win streak in Triple Threat Park. And again, if you don't have Ronnie, use Cat. He's just as good. I just like Ronnie's interior ability a little more, but Cat is just as good as Ronnie in my opinion. He's also a great option. You get a starting lineup of guys like this. Solid, not super high tier cards, because I would not recommend throwing a pink diamond in the lineup, because plain and simple, these pink diamonds, I mean, 6,000 for Booker. T-Mac is 6,000 as well. It's not worth spending 6,000 salary for a card. It's honestly not worth spending 500 salary for, or 5,000 salary for diamonds. Like, for example, a Willis Reed or a Bruce Bowen or a Jack Marin or guys like that who I really like, Victor Oladipo, Jamal Crawford, etc., etc. I really like these cards, but I don't think they're worth spending that much salary on. I would keep it to one 2,500-ish salary player and then fill it in with some 1,200 and 800 rubies and amethysts, and then make sure you have yourself a super solid bench. And you may not be able to exactly replicate the team that I have, but 4 of the guys on my bench are auctionable. KCP's the only one who's not. He's a hidden gem diamond, or sorry, a hidden gem sapphire. And if you don't have hidden gem KCP, just throw in, for example, guy who came out today. Let me go, or yesterday as y'all watch this video, not today as I record it, yesterday as y'all watch it. This Jarvis Hayes. Throw him in at your backup small forward, and throw freaking Marquise Daniels at shooting guard. And that's 5 auctionable cards. John Starks, Marquise Daniels, Jarvis Hayes, Derek McKee, Larry Nance. That's an auctionable 5-man bench that is 300 salary plus 500 salary plus 300 salary for Jarvis Hayes plus 300 for Derek McKee plus 500 for Larry Nance. That's like what? 2,500 salary for your entire bench. Make sure your end of your bench as well is only 200 salary players. Don't put extra players in there that are going to cost you more salary, because if you build that bench that I just named plus those 2 end of bench players, you wind up with a bench that costs about 3,100 salary, which allows you a lot of flexibility in your starting lineup where you have 6,900 salary or so left to go and a decent bench that has capable players at every single position. That, in my opinion, is the best way to build a salary cap lineup right now, because it's just unrealistic to get a ton of good diamonds in your lineup. Now, I will say some of the early season 1 diamonds, guys like, for example, Russell Westbrook, he's only 2,000 salary right now. I don't know why he's only 2,000 salary, but he is. Same thing with Wilt. He's only 2,000 salary. Carlos Boozer's 2,000 salary. A lot of, I think maybe all of these diamonds 2,000 salary. I think literally every single Alperen's 2,400. Raja's 2,000. Kevin Duckworth's 2,000. ML 2,000. These early game diamonds are going down in salary, and they do adjust salaries pretty often, so keep that in mind. But you can throw in guys like these. There's a lot of good early game diamonds that are available, but I would build a lineup like the one that I have, and I think the lineup that I have is an incredible lineup. Like, you could just copy this team if you have most, if not all, of these cards in your collection, and I think you will have a lot of success in salary cap. So with that being said, salary cap, 100% a mode that is worth grinding right now because of the ability to get a diamond hidden gem from it this season, maybe even 2 diamond hidden gems, because if they have 2 shattered prize pieces next time and 2 shattered prize pieces in the final round of season 2, that would be 2 of these shattered prize diamonds that you could get if they're 3 shattered prize pieces a piece, and you get 6 total pieces this season. If that's how it winds up working, that's 2 free hidden gem diamonds from salary cap this season. It's definitely at least 100% worth completing salary cap this season. I actually think it's a pretty fun mode to play. It's not nearly as pay to win as Showdown or other modes where if you don't have the best team, you can't compete. And it's a great way, if you're not a big online player, to get more introduced to online play and start getting better in online play in a mode that may not be as sweaty or, again, have as much overpowered teams as as Showdown. So I think there's a lot of positives around salary cap this season. This is a mode that I would 100% recommend that is worth grinding. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.